right?
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that.
Okay, so we're here. We are. Well, this is the hideout now. It is a boat or something, more like an airship, I think. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, by the way, I also have 1,300 points left. I might do something here. So the mastery of these spells, it always says, right, allows assignment to any icon. So I'm gonna learn this. Remove that. Yes. And I'm gonna put here. Put the Scarlet Cyclone in. Nice. Because now we have the dash, the Cyclone, and the Wing Smash. And this one. And well, these, let's see how good they are exactly. Oh. So, what is this exactly? Down on the ground, electrify enemies within the radius of a strike. Okay. Recover times increase. Recommend for using with the blind justice. Blind justice is the normal, right? Yeah, this is the aiming thing. Okay. This extend recovery allows more time for locking onto target. Yo, backslash. Thank you. Okay, and this here is concentrate a flurry of lightning bolts down onto a single enemy. That's a big single target damage. Can be used to strike enemies directly above Clive. Okay, interesting. What's this spell here? Place a ball of lightning that, when struck, creates a localized burst of lightning that changes into nearby enemies. Burst emitted as soon as the ball is struck with Clive. I have not checked the lightning spells yet out. Okay. Okay. Number of lock-ons. Increase hits and ability radius. And this one. Increase number of lightning strikes. I have 700,000 points left actually. I don't know what to do with that yet. I mean, before we don't put them in anywhere, put them in here. Okay, let's see.
Look, it's Sid.
Oh yeah, we have the title of Sid now, kinda.
It's time.
All right, let's see. What's up here now? Is there quests as well? No. Music box.
Does that one have blood on it?
Is it business or pleasure?
Ask about the hideaway.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Okay.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Let's see. The longsword is sold out? Why? Channeler's Whispers. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. %3 more limit break. 6% more limit break. Eh? When taking damage. Healing damage, taking damage. Okay. Lovely, dark, and deep orchestral roll. Elixirs? Oh boy.
Come again. Oh, don't.
There's something to
I'm
sell.
not much bothered either way. Well, don't just stand there, go.
Crafting. Well, we can be sold.
You got out else?
Crafting.
Come again. Oh, don't.
And the
I'm
smith.
not much bothered either way.
What do you need? What's that for you, dear?
11 board. Hey.
Should last you a good while.
Okay, the rest is worse for now. Can't reinforce that.
That it?
Oh, it looks sick though.
Once the wall
Okay.
swept, it's over to the
Here's my stone. I wonder if we get new stuff at some point. Ugh. I wonder if we get new cosmetics at some point. Okay, so where can we go? Can go through here. Let's take the round here. Chamber. This is my place. Wall of Memories. The Oath. Okay. It's collectibles or something. Okay. Big chest, but only decoration. Okay, small tiny room here. I'm not sure. It looks like it looks like an airship from the outside, but I'm not sure if this thing actually flies. Off limits, that means you. I'm the boss here. What the hell?
This plank will have to be replaced.
Okay, let's check out the backyard. Nice backyard. There's actually flowers here.
It's not deep.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
much was lost when the first hideaway fell.
What's this?
Colleagues and
Foundation.
friends.
Okay.
Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us.
Okay. It's lore. So yeah, I'm sick. If you haven't read in the title, I try not to talk that much. I'm not sure how long my voice holds out. Not sure how long the voice keeps up today. So could be longer stream, could be shorter stream. I was thinking about doing a randomizer like Lufia 2, but in this game here I don't need to read out loud and stuff, so I could just kind of let the people
Charlie says I
talk.
can't go and play until I finish my songs.
Instead, I can just let the people talk if I want.
Sid. Patient.
Go on. Eat up.
ER? Ah, see, that's the reason why I'm running around here. So yeah, well, if I would have done something else, I would have need to talk more by myself. So maybe on Sunday we do something else instead, like next to the Evermore randomizer. Still wanted to check out the the Mystic Quest one. Okay.
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
It's the hobo town here. Okay. So now we took the entire round here, basically.
War is brewing.
By the way, where's this lore guy? Still under the weather? Yeah. I was in bed for Monday, Tuesday. Boarding deck. I came from here, didn't I? Like it's Sunday it started. Sunday was the start day of all of this. Okay, I think I did everything. Except down here, maybe. Huh.
I hope you don't mind a change in your chambers.
Another coin.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. And not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Okay. Speak with Vivian in the map room. Who's Vivian? Oh.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well, then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Who's that? Again.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder? Last drop of blood is spilled.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to all tomes.
I need to take a short break.
Tell him it was adequate.
when I can.
I suppose it wouldn't.
So
hurt
now
to
we know
visit
what
our
happened the
resident
last couple
historian.
years. I don't know, I didn't got the last part now, what she talked about, but now we know what lore happened in the world. So what is she now? State of the realm.
And how may I assist you today?
You're the state of the realm.
Allow me to educate you.
The state of the realm. Speaking of Vivian, I don't read that out. Current goings on, okay.
Of course.
Okay. Grand cast. Relationship with characters. This is a dating sim now? Inner voice. But Clive's heart in the heart of those that have encountered the journey. Okay. Present day. Sid the Second. This way you can go through the so basically can read all of the lore again. Ultima. Rosaria. So gray people are killed, I guess, huh? Allies. Victor. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Study it well.
And there's situation map. Overview of current and past events relevant to life story. So it's the beginning, right? Yeah. That was the beginning. Then they invaded. The Iron Kingdom. That was the beginning of the game here. Where we got Jill back, right? Yeah. And that's the start where we traveled around here. Also interesting to see how the Blight consumes more and more land up here. Kind of interesting. They're fighting here. We're going back. So we went back to Phoenix Gate. That's where we have to battle. That's where we destroyed the crystal. And this is when we get back here, and now this is today's day. Okay. Basically, there's three big factions. This one, like the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Dalmatian Republic. And, well, this one here, the Iron Kingdom. Okay. Past lessons.
Once more? Very well.
Okay.
Thus ends today's lesson.
All operations are suspended.
Something is
until further
wrong with
notice.
defense here.
Yes, Captain.
Maybe because I have an idea why. It's maybe the reason.
I'll let the others know.
Oh, maybe not. Dynamic resolution, maybe? I don't know, you see that, right? With the water and the fence. Oh. VSync off. Oh, this is better now. A bit at least. Okay, shells. Okay, 1 second though. As I said, I need to take a very short break. With ad break anyway, so be right back. 1 second.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
Alright, sorry. There's a package coming for me. So. Alrighty. Let's, yeah, there's no quests anyway, so let's go. Let's go to follow the main route. Oh. Sure. Don't know if that makes a big difference. Oh, this is the lore guy.
Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine.
I'm going to introduce to everything again here.
You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Lillian asked me to return it.
Ready?
Got rid of his scar, his mark on his face. Now he has a scar.
Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
No Moogles?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Okay. Let's update the story here.
Clive. I have compiled some new entries. If you
Recuperate. What up, Skeeter? Alright.
What subject shall we consider today?
Sid the Outlaw. Vivian Ninetails. Who is she exactly? Victor. Cost nice. Bestiary. Typhoon.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Okay. Well, go to bed. Or maybe not.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll?
Gav's letter. Hello, baby. The reading table. Report letters and important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table. New messages are always arriving. To make a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. So this is my briefcase. Not my briefcase, my post box. Republican army marches onto the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. Okay.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Nice flashback from last time.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
It's a northern land, isn't it? Yeah. Should light up his big cigar.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this... this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
Yeah.
The world marches ever closer to its end.
I'm gonna miss Sid. His voice was so great.
Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I love this voice actor though. I need to know more about this guy.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Gathering storm. Alright.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha.
We need to speak with Otto.
Okay. Well. Can I jump down from my balcony here?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
Rough, innocent.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Okay. Find the curse breakers. Here's a side quest. Okay, we have to go there. Okay, so this continent is nearly entirely dead now. Or like landmass. Same with this one here. Well, let's see what the quest is down here. Can I teleport down here? No. Can I? Wait. I have the best idea ever. Travel here. Ah, dang it.
Finish with that lot. Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything
Bulge?
all right?
Okay, a side quest. Sure, we'll take that. Cork and Brawl. Prioritize. We'd get 10 gold for that. 10 gold for that quest. State of Realm is news. Okay, oops. Where's that quest? Here. Nearby activities. Oh, yeah, shows the quest. There's something we need. Main quest is up here. Okay. Sure. No. Shit weather. Anybody with me? Oh yeah, okay. Did I changed my stuff around here. Did it? Yeah, okay, it did.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
And maybe we should gather them together first.
It's over.
Permanently shocked enemies. Thunder's cool. Not as agile though as the others. Key item. Oh.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Oh. Okay, before we head home, let's be a good boy. Come on, good boy.
I feel good, boy.
Okay.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he's...
Argo?
Yeah.
Alright. 10 points. That's not money. What is this? What did I get here? What is this? What is this? This is XP. XP, skill points, money, and what is this? I don't know. What is this? What is this? Badge of Might +1. Hey. That's cool. Gauge damage, ignition, rising flames. Rising flames I'm not using all the time. Okay. So where can I see these points I got? I don't know.
Welcome back, Sid.
Some explanation maybe somewhere.
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today? Of course.
Medicine girl. Attendant of 2 Joshua.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
If you need volunteers, just
I don't know what these points are for.
say the word.
And they're not shown anywhere. Here's only that stuff. Yeah, no photo mode. Okay, let's continue story. Maybe we get an explanation at some point. What that exactly is.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now.
a shop here.
How do?
Stone skin duration. Okay. More music. Press on.
Very well.
We can buy them at later, I guess. If we really want to have music at some point.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
Why they want the slaves? I mean, of course, they're slaves.
Before
But...
you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Yeah, get another 10 of these points. Maybe it... Since it's the main quest, it finally explains afterwards what it exactly is. Have to go here. To the... just a little chapel.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Okay, we have to go down. This way is apparently blocked here. Like, down is more like straight ahead.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then... they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, it's over. It's trash enemies, so...
Are we too late?
Yes, of course we are. Always too late.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords
time to rush into them.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Wrong attack.
It's over.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Okay. So, do we get an explanation now what these points are? I have 20 off now. Breath of Wind. Gauge cooldown by 2%, 2 seconds.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Gauge or gauge or whatever. This is yeah, the spell here. Pretty nice, but I have so many spells now. I don't think a cooldown matters that much. Rising Flames. Scarlet Cyclone is... yeah, that one, okay.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid! In here. We found a survivor.
Clive.
Well, He was a survivor.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
So we bury them, or like so more like a sea sea bury, right? Throwing ashes into the water. Where though? Oh, down there, into the river, I guess. By the way, 800 and something. Learn that. What the frick is that? Oh, hey. I know them Ariman, rank C. Okay. Gives a bonus. Notorious Marks. Okay. Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. Notorious Marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used per craft gear, upgrade existing items.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Ah, laser.
Nice try. There's a good boy.
Oops.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
Ah, this asshole teleports around all the time.
Too slow.
Doom.
Too slow.
To me, boy. Well done. Nice try. Help me, boy. You're a fine hound.
Nice. Tough guy. 5,000 gold.
You didn't see that coming. What a fine hound.
Okay, do you see these things on the map? I guess you just have to look for them, huh? So I guess this green stat I'm getting is renown, huh? Okay, full heal.
That must be the bridge.
I got a full heal. Full level up. Oh, they burned already, huh? Scatter remains. I don't think we're putting some limbs in the water here.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Travel back to Martha. Oh, sure, why not?
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young cursebreakers.
So we have to put guards here now, huh?
Try not to move.
Oi! You there!
Anything else?
You handy with that sword of yours? Of course. Now,
Chocobo. Hit the flock of Chocobo.
All right.
There's a good...
Where can I find
I saw her. You saved Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those...
I still don't know what this stuff is for. Oh well. I don't know. Okay.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
White Chocobo something.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Stay down.
What people? I always forget I can also limit.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia.
Hey, it's my chocobo.
It's you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! He isn't over! I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Do we get a mount now?
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
They grabbing a like a seat now for mounting up. No, he did. Apparently we really can mount now. With eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, Best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Remember, this is a side quest. And now we got a mount. Apparently.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Ambrosia's tag. Oh, hey. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Okay. Chocobo unlocked. Dang. As I said, keep in mind that's a side quest. And now we're gonna mount. Thanks to that. Mount up after 18. Oh god. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with faithful steed. Okay. Alright, let's see. Woohoo! Oop-de-fucking-do. Yeah. Alright, that's more like it. Okay, that's I mean, this is nice. It's faster than walking around, of course. I wonder though, do we run into enemies this way? I guess we figure out. Oh, hey. Goblins, let's see.
Goblins. So even my first mission today.
What's the chest here? Drop kicking. Okay. I think I'm better off without
Nice try.
That's a caster. Farming point. Where the hell am I here? Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. So I wonder if you just have to run around the map now and find these strong enemies, or if they're shown somewhere.
Now, Where's Gav?
New shit everywhere.
I hear this.
You think it's all right to touch him?
Okay, we got a new display item. Ambrosia's tag. Okay. Apparently you have a bird as well. Okay. Don't know why she wrote a letter to me. But well.
And what can I do for you? You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered. Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Ach, there's a check mark because I did this already. Okay.
Ah, Clive!
Everyone lost an eye apparently.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle. Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Which crystal is that? Auto's counter is now open. Alright. New facilities. Okay. Following hideaway facilities are now available. Line reports, the Patron's Whisper, the Hunt Board. Okay. Now we get an explanation. Completing side quests available through line reports or defeating notorious marks found on the Hunt Board will earn Clive renown. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Daisy Ray and the Patron's Whisper and the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Okay, so the more renown we have, the better reward we get in the end.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Okay. Quests. The mess. The mess is here. So we go for this one here, right? This is the one we're going for. So there's 5 crystals in total, right? Oops. I'm gonna zoom out. Can I zoom? Oh, there we go. So this this is the crystal here. It's in the earth apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And this one we did already. I would say this is fire, earth. This could be water maybe. The wind and light is destroyed already? I don't know. But that's usually what you go for. Okay. Let's see what we can do now with our renown. Or if we can see future rewards already, maybe.
So Mather's all right.
Okay. So this is how we figure out where the enemies are. Hmm?
The Hunt Board?
Mm-hmm.
It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Need you to slay them all.
Right.
Gonna slay them all.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else.
Well, these are probably super strong in the end.
Busy to help. Then perhaps I can.
The typical Final Fantasy thing, right?
Or at least I can try.
Okay, let's see. One is dead already. Hunt down and slay the notorious marks. The Angel of Death. Okay. The Broken Hill Rosaria. Clairview, Sambrick. There's no level attached to them. So I only see them here. I cannot accept them. They automatically, like, I just need to go to the locations, I think. Well, I can't right now.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information.
Not sure what I'm updating here all the time.
Study it well, Clive.
Port Isolde. Drake's Breath, Drake's Fang, Drake's Tail, Drake's Spine, and this was Drake's Head, right? Yeah. Supposed to be Dragon? Northern Territories.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Mm-hmm.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Complete side quests of defeating notorious marks will earn Clive renown. Yep. Can view the level and accept any donations available. Renown is not used upon accepting donation and will never diminish. Okay. So you just need like a certain amount, and then like here you need 100 for this to unlock. I have like, I don't know, I have like 50 now, 55 I have, okay. Talk of the Tea House. I get 400 ability points, Steel Silk, Bloody Hides, and Valley Matter. Sure.
All yours.
And Respect. One meteorite. And the next one is a Berserk Ring. For 85.
Come again. I may have more for you. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. I'll be here waiting.
You? Gaulty?
Clive. Anything catch your eye?
Yeah. Aligned reports.
Always something.
No idea what you can do there. Okay, we have a side quest, and we get the stuff for that, so always take it. I need a teleporter here, goddammit. I can call my chocobo.
And you say Sid?
This the first Final Fantasy where you are the Cid?
Did you come for
Well, kinda.
Won't be long now, Martel. You'll try your... Cid, I am, was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything...
Sure. Take the fruits to the curse breakers.
It'll be nice being the bearer.
Oh,
Just giving them some food.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Yay, they're growing some apples now. Two baskets of Martel something. Ugh.
You think it's all right to touch him?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That bruise is...
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel's apples.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Cid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
That's a very deformed apple.
Take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Cid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Cid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you.
I thought I'm the leader here, not the runaround boy.
Thanks, Cid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regard. The Cursebreakers send their thanks. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. I suppose she put it when she...
And through you.
Oh,
by the way...
Of course. They like your fruit, Martel?
So I need 85 renown. Martel's apples. Display in Clive's chambers. Amazing. Time to put upon a couple apples and then they rot away.
You think it's alright to touch him?
Where my apple display? Oh, there, right on the table. Okay. Oh, I need to teleport. Alright, then let's teleport. I'm not allowed to go anywhere anyway.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
To Xanakant.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
How far do you think your mother's reached?
Oh, okay. We are down here now. We have to go there.
Extends. Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Can I make this permanent sprint somehow? It's annoying to hold down the button all the time. System, no. Cursor lock, Doesn't look like I can do that. It's very Elden Ring now, where you just run around like on the map with the mount.
Mockery of justice. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallant like the miller's son?
Welcome, stranger.
Night terrors.
Fare you well?
Probably the sound to fall asleep to. Night terrors, orchestral roar.
Two more are left to join the garrison this very morning. We're going hunting for outlaws.
Yeah, oh, we have to talk with a different person here.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Just our doing?
The Black
Killing
Shields
them
will pay good coin
earlier.
for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? I heard it were 1,000.
Where's my quest guy? Oh, there. Guess you have to talk to the random people.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you
We convinced travelers.
strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Tribute.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome.
We do.
Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
What the hell? A lost plume? Sexy chocobo.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
What is this? What is this? Wrong spell. I feel like I'm super overpowered. I'm not only one level above these things. Bullhorn's Braid. Equipment. Increase lunge damage by 5%. Lunge is this year's lunge. Not sure how often you really use that. Oh, look at that.
More of my mother's men.
Make it look easy. One attack, they're all dead. And I'm playing on the hardest difficulty possible already. Keep that in mind.
Ready, go?
Faster!
Ugh, this is... Yeah. Chest here.
You deserve a rest.
Stay down!
There was a chest somewhere. Just the reason why I stopped here. Fuck. Over there. Hmm. Area reminds me of Death Stranding here a little bit.
Get surrounded.
Chocobo fighting is terrible. Oop. Bye bye. Okay. Kick them off the ledge. I don't need to fight, really. Fun as it is, it's also pointless.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Okay, now we drive them all together. Maybe I found the OP fighting stance, I don't know.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Oh, don't do that.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Like these wheezing sound effects, it's not good for my throat. Makes me feel like getting an itch as well. This town doesn't look like it has many people alive in it.
Find something, boy. Death.
Mm-hmm.
Found her.
Yep, they're doing a witch hunt here. Kinda. Like it's typical medieval torturing, right?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
Yo, Van. I like it. It's cool. It's pretty easy though.
But this.
Even I play on the highest difficulty possible already. Still, fights are over quite like trash fights are easy, super easy.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
The battles you have with the like strong enemies that have a stamina bar, they're more interesting.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
But the story isn't as confusing as like 13 or something. It's good. The battle system is also not too bad.
They may already be in Port Isolde.
Alright, time to... Can I open the bridge here? No chocobo? No chocobo. Let's see if I can open the map, open the drawbridge. It has some performance issues though, every now and then. Can I not open this bridge? I've been on the other side already, like, in forever here. Why can I not open this bridge? Oh, great. How long should I look around here for something? Oh, here. Demon Tamer Sash. See? Worth it. Totally worth it. It's equipment. Oh, the one I have already. Exactly the same. Yeah, I got this in the autumn sale. It was like $30, so and I enjoyed the demo of it, so it was fine. Okay, where do we have to go? Down there, okay.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. Come on.
There's a new Twitch design? I heard about it, but I have not seen it yet. Yeah, I heard about that.
No need to ride from here.
Ugh, great. Totally worth it to mount up. Bloody Heights. The good old British Heights. It's just Heights, but everybody's British in this game, so that's why it's Bloody Heights.
It's alive in
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
The funny thing is this game has like some kind of Metroidvania aspect to it. Like over the course of the game you get more of these, here this is your skill tree kinda. You get more of these abilities you can use in battle. And at first you had the... I can change right now. Can I? I can. So you start with fire. And then I got wind now, which is the grapple claw. And we got thunder lately. So... like fire's dash. Oop. Go check out the beach. Beach mouse. Well, it's kind of linear, yeah. Like you have... like this is area, it doesn't look linear though, but... quests are... well, basically you run from point A to point B, right, all the time. So, you have the world map here. And so far I've been in this area here. This is like one giant area and this is one giant area. But you have to follow the story, right? So it's like it's basically like in this case it's like Final Fantasy X a little bit, but you keep returning to the areas every now and then. So if you go here, for example, there's another big area I've been in, right? So at first you were in this area, you have to go like this way. Then here you get into here. Here was a big dungeon. Then you came out of this side, and then you get over here. And this path was locked earlier, and then you had to go here, and then here was a big boss fight in the end. And later I returned to this field. I came from this side, and then this entire area locked up, unlocked, right? All this unlocked here later. So you can go back. It's not like Final Fantasy 13 where you have to like super linear. Like Final Fantasy 13 is like here. Like if this is Final Fantasy 13, right? If this is Final Fantasy 13, it's not like that. But that's how Final Fantasy 13 is, right? Okay, so is there anything on the beach here? And you get side quests to go back to the older areas. And like like you get like bounties for strong enemies as well. I've just unlocked that now. Looks like there's nothing here. Oh, trash. Like you have like a main base, and then you can return to certain areas every now and then.
My mother happened. The nobles who...
okay.
They didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
And for the side quest content, you have to go back to your old areas anyway.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones.
Anything here? No. Oh, there was something. Can you open chocobo chests? No. Oh, fuck.
Straight home now.
Why can't you kick open the chest like in 10? Like he does it as well. Right? Quest destination nearby. Okay. I guess we're good, right? It's like an entire town here on this side, but well... Like, you see, right? Like, pass is inaccessible mostly when you're doing story shenanigans. And for now, most of the time you do story shenanigans. Like, right now, if I go to the word map, I actually can go back anywhere I want. Right? So here's my home base. It's the hideaway. There's nothing new. If you get a side quest, you see some green stuff on the map. You see it like on the markers here already. That you get a side quest. Okay, Port Isolde. Isn't that a Final Fantasy VI town as well?
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy. Voice-rinse dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Time to force our way in, I guess.
Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Well, punch.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Also, so far, you don't have like some super pathetic characters like you always have. Right? Like, everybody's reasonable for once.
We'll find our way into the city.
Unfortunately, one of the coolest character died already.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned.
Feels hope, man, yeah.
Do you think it's safe?
Or like some cringe guy like Squall or something. Right? Makes you cringe all the time.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
But Mr. Whiskey and Cigarettes is dead already. Feels bad, man. Alright, Zombie Town? Let's see.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Oh, chest. Crafting materials. Oh. You have the shittiest jumps in this game, by the way.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Like, in battle you can jump higher, but if you're out of battle you can't really jump. Ouch! Asshole! Interrupting me. Choo-choo! Oh, everyone dead already? Oh, they're here. Oh, she's frozen.
You're finished.
Like the trash fights are like, it's fun. It's not really demanding. And yeah, let's see. Like
I've only ever seen one man fight like that, and he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Well, he murdered some people already.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We just murdered some people already.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
The guy looks pretty young. He's probably like close to 50 or
just trying
something.
to keep the duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
Like you start the game when this guy here is 15, now we're 30 or something like that. Or even older. I think like 33 or 34.
And their mistress.
You mean my mother?
You start the game when Clive is 15.
Even knowing what I know about her.
And then you have a time skip. Like you actually have two time skips.
The bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even
Also
cares
nice
for
change
her
of
own
pace. You don't have it like a 16 years
much has
old
been
as a
plain since the
main character
slaughter
for
at
once.
Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Hey, a new party member?
And we at yours.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I mean, you can control the others, but...
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Like, she can use ice abilities here, which is pretty nice. And then we have Doggo, of course, which we can somewhat control. A dog can heal, of course. Obviously, the dog can heal.
You're telling me that?
You are welcome
Gaia
to what
Blade.
little we have
Why can you
managed
buy
to
Gaia Blade
salvage.
everywhere? Demon Tamer Arm Guards, hey.
Of course,
Probably
my
missed them
lord.
somewhere. Now I can buy them at least. Limit Break. I mean, Limit Break is cool, but it's not necessary at all. At least not in the trash fights.
Our thanks, my lord.
Median Cross. Ugh, I mean, I can sell that, right? I guess.
I'm sure that it will
Median
prove
Bonds. I hope I can sell them. Drillbug.
May it
Goblin
serve the
coins.
cause well. It has been an honor.
Yeah, give me a sec. This is where we, there was a chest here, right? Yeah.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Ed have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Sure. I only have this quest, but... Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Alright. So now we have Wade with us. Or Wedge. We have to go up there.
We'll keep them. May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Faster!
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Chocobo opening? Oh, we have to dismount.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha!
You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these
Oh.
our swords we swear.
Careful, my lord.
Getting rid of the caster first here. Come here. Come here. Asshole blocks.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wife.
Oh hey, bigger enemy for once. A bigger enemy for once.
Nice try.
Ouch. Okay, get rid of the trash first. Oh shit, I used to high potion.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Oh hey, there's the big guy.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Ah, shit. Great.
Help me, boy.
So wait!
Found them. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Wow.
To me, boy. Guess we're all ready.
Ah, God, stop annoying me here.
Nice try. Not good.
fuck. I just wanted to heal.
That's the Archduke's.
Oh, great, I'm back here.
Same look in his eyes.
Wasn't there a shop here? Yeah.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. Of course, my lord.
Well, it happens.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
This guy's very hard to parry, though, or like, block or parry or avoid.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Also, kind of unpredictable enemy. It felt like a little bit.
Come along now.
The bastard are looking.
Okay, we've seen all of that already.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Problem is the lightning charge attack is really long and you can't you can't move during that.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Finished.
I can skip.
A noble stand.
Okay, you have to watch
albeit
that.
A misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
I can make photo mode here.
That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Be a little bit more careful.
left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him? That's better.
We can win!
There we go. Just don't head rush right in. Dragon Talon. Imperial Link. More crafting materials.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
See, bloody.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Can we finally get into town? Yep, maybe. At least we got a quest. We have 85. Yeah, I have 85 resolve now. Nice. So I get the new reward.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Another one of these things. I get like one of these things for every area in the game. And then you just be like, oh hey, I'm not evil. That's basically the only point of it.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Somebody's a
Right,
bop.
I guess my uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Thought somebody's above and running around upstairs.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Just some kind of...
Thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
There's some secret code or something. Race they use.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
A matter of weeks.
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Well, we're not pirates, but it's okay, I guess.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Well, then we have quick travel.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
I mean, she has the ice powers, so... Right. It's a big red flag here with dying. Everybody has the powers, right? Right. I mean, we absorbed the wind and the lightning already, so...
Only the founder knows what awaits us in the Iron King.
Okay, side quests, blacksmith blues, and culinary pilgrimage. Here's main quests.
But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Help you today, Clive?
Give me my brother
benefactors
ring.
are a generous lot. All yours.
Expand renown to unlock. Okay. Well, 15 more.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
So what is the Berserk ring? Temporarily increase attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I don't know why it's the Berserk ring.
There are new billets being posted every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okay. Sure. Let's cheer up the blacksmith. Do we bring food to people again here?
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it. I went from it.
Recreate a recipe.
Something tells.
Okay. Side quests, so I'm gonna skip over that. Oh, I'm not gonna focus this one. Okay. So I have to leave this area. And go here. Maybe to do some other places as well. Who knows? Okay. Let's see, I got a letter.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad.
An apple a day. Okay. All quiet in the Dominion. Mm-hmm. What's up, dude?
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind.
The press
I
old
thought
blacksmith.
You might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
He's mad over some equipment.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Mm-hmm.
That monster's taken quite a liking.
Chasing some equipment now.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned...
I didn't think thanks.
Okay, let's see where that's gonna be.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't...
Good idea.
Okay, this is a one of these strong enemies, apparently. Man. Griffin sighting. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Cairn, Norvent, Westgate. Okay. I don't see levels on these, right? $8,500. So this would be somewhere here. Probably here, right? Rivergate. Glorious Gate. Can I even get there yet? Here's a way. Not been up there yet. What surprises me is you can't track these, right? Trail from Lost Wing to Ser Norvent. Lost Wing. Lost Wing was this, right? Marks available in region. Okay, so this thing is between here and here, I would guess, huh? Maybe somewhere here. I mean, I can't do anything. Sure, let's talk to the butcher first.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Ah, welcome. Time
you
used to
do.
Okay.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did. Don't you go causing any trouble.
You have a ton of these small villages around the map. You have quite a lot of these. Like, they're everywhere, basically. Scorpions!
Scorpions.
Hey.
At least I know what I'm up against.
I see a chest. What do you want?
It's over.
Unwanted violet. Okay.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
And yes, as soon as you finish a quest, you can immediately go back.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous!
You can immediately go back to the quest giver if you finish one.
What
If you
am I
finish a
supposed to do with
quest.
this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Drugs you probably. Ugh.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once
Cancer
again
stew,
from the
yeah.
ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
I call the ambulance already, eh?
Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid.
Like eating surströmming or something.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
A batch of metal +1. Increase defense by 30. Maybe I equip that? I don't know. 30 defense is... I have 164. So 30 right now would push it to nearly 200. It's quite a lot still. Scarlet Cyclone, Ignition. Maybe. I poisoned the entire place here, maybe. Okay. So I don't know. I don't think I can actually mark this somehow, can I? Or I made a map marker here by accident. There we go. Right, I have to find this on my own, I think. Yeah. Right. I cannot click anything here. Like, I found this one already. And I still have these open. But there's only in this... Like, only in the description on the bottom right it says where they are. But I don't know where exactly. I mean, you can go there. Ter Northern Westgate. That would be... wrong button. That would be here. Now here's the river gate, but this is also the west gate, I think. Right? So... And here's the northern. Right, and it's set between Lost Wing and the the Ser Northern Gate. So it's somewhere here, I think. Let's go here. Lost Wing is another town, by the way.
Good day to you.
It looks pretty crazy here. Also, you always everywhere have these, like, I don't know, spaceships out of stone. It looks like. If you're further away from them, they look like spaceships. Okay, oh, let's check the path out, I guess, huh?
You're quite talented with that.
I'm always talented with my rod. Okay, let's see if we find the griffin somewhere.
Alright.
No, trash enemies. You are not a griffin.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Okay, I should be close then.
Be safe.
Oh, there it is. I have a very bad feeling about this, I have to say. 28. This thing is higher than me.
Vogel, look sharp. Get him.
Get out of this. Ouch. Ouch. Dive bombing.
I needed that.
Come on, close to stagger. Ah. There we go. Oh, fuck, I couldn't get the punch in anymore. Garuda's not really great against this dude here.
Too slow.
Ouch. Ouch. There's some Dark Souls camera here.
Fire and flame.
Ah. Okay, time for limit break. Oh, there we go. It costed me a lot of potions. Nice. Scarlet Titter. Nice. Crafting material. It's a red boob.
Is something there, boy?
These fights are fun. Basically, the best description for this game is it's a single player MMO. Like the dodging mechanics and all of you that you have during the boss battles and all of that, that they feel like MMO boss fights.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I
Tanner.
don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself
Tanner
would
from
be
high
getting your
school.
steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Can we craft your stuff now? That would be
Did
nice.
save my life.
That would be
Thanks to
amazing.
you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
I hope so. It costed me like 2 potions and 3 high potions. The shenanigans here. And a stone skin as well, right? Oh, strength potion as well. Okay. I know I can teleport back. I'm just looking if something else is here. So there was a dungeon here. That's where we got the wind powers. Oh, look at that. There's a teleporter here, actually. Maybe I never found that. I don't know. Okay, let's go back.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
Or do we get the new costume now?
He said he wouldn't
Like
teach
new
you how
outfit.
to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble.
You can dress up your
understanding
people
how it
if you
was done.
want.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the
I'm so
idea.
happy.
Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Heck yeah, brother.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Okay, also got enough points, like renown. Necessary for crafting Drake Slayer gear. Okay. Drake Slayer gear recipes unlocked. Cool, I guess. Design drafts. You have obtained the design draft for Drake Slayer gear. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn in the Hideaway for detailed material requirements. Okay, let's see.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Drake Slayer belt, Electrum. Holy shit. Drake Slayer bracelets. Gelatinous mass. Needs the scarlet tie-dye I got. This one as well. Where do I get the Electrum though? Where do I get the gelatinous mass? Probably from slimes, but I've not seen a slime yet in this game. This is nice. 26 more HP. Nine more defense, 26 more HP. This one as well here.
And
probably from as well from here monsters here. Right? It looked like it wasn't the symbol here. That's why.
Just taking quite a liking to Lady Catherine.
Okay, but I also got rewards. I got over 100 renown, so so we technically have more enemies to slay. Broken Hilt and Claire Review some Break. Rank C should be easy to kill. The Griffin was rank B.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Oh, okay. I needed 100 to unlock the next couple points here. Now the next one is... I needed 100 to see the next rewards. Be like here. I need 135 for this, 205 for that, and 295 for this one here. And if I get 350, I unlock more. That's just it.
All done?
All right. Okay. So where's this here? Claire Review some Break. Winged Harpy. Okay. Claire Review some Break. Let's see where this actually is. Oh hey, I unlocked this one now. So Sambrique is this area here. Claire Review, somewhere here. Somewhere here, probably here. I would guess. Let's make a mark here. Oh, I can't mark the map if I'm not on the map. Ugh. Okay, and the other one. Belphegor. Sounds way too difficult. The Broken Hill Rosaria. It's a nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Okay, that's easy to find then. Here's Ispur. I always press the wrong buttons for this. No, again. It's so annoying. Like it's select to get to this map, then it's start to get to this map, and then you have to go back to these maps here again with select. Okay. So the dragon is probably here, I guess. The Broken Hilt, right? So the dragon would be here. Probably. End of Hyperion. What? Port Isolde. Okay. Let's first talk to her.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
So basically, to recap the story, there's like these mother crystals, these giant-ass crystals on the map.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom
They
rules
draw
over the
magic
islands
from
to
the
west
world,
of
and
Storm.
you see the
Or
black stuff on the
rather,
world
its
that's like
church
drained
does.
land,
But
basically.
this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses.
And like every country in this world has one of these crystals.
Is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less.
Ether, yeah.
And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories
Blight,
descended
exactly.
upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
So basically, it's like pollution, right? If you have if you have a crystal in your territory, you have power, you get that power, but they pollute the surroundings.
The Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall
That's why
one day sail
the
forth to
kingdoms
claim
and
the
whatnot want
remaining mother
crystals.
or die
Or each one have one, and they want more.
My father.
And our goal is to destroy them to set the world free of this pollution.
Blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead,
But there's
they
also
sent their
Ultima
fleet against
somehow
Rosaria,
that is
sacked the capital,
like the big unknown
killed the
villain,
men, and captured the women, including Jill.
apparently.
I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
And how may I assist you today? Allow me to educate you. Study it well, Clive.
You can see what you have done, what you're gonna do. Right. Like, here's our next move to this island here. And you can go back in time. Oh god, I think I'm gonna stop now. My voice is not holding up much longer.
I have the details here.
Here's Ultima, by the way. Otherworldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drake's head. That guy popped up when we destroyed the first crystal. And there were 5 crystals, one is dead already.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Okay. Good way to describe it, I guess. That ends today's lesson. Take a nice view, and we're gonna stop here for now. Alright. The next time we're gonna destroy a mother crystal.